What up? It's your boy, the compulsive climber. So this is my on-site attempt of therapist.
My clipping skills just absolutely awful.
Woke up pretty early, came out to 11 Mile Canyon. Just got to climbing right away. No warm-ups really. Probably should have, Rock was freezing cold. I think it was about 55 degrees out at the time of doing this, maybe 60. You know, haven't seen any video footage of it. Just saw a couple pictures of the route. So really going in blind here. Definitely struggled in the first part, trying to find the holds. First time lead climbing in months. But managed to get up to some good holds. I cut out a lot of footage. There was a lot of times when I was resting or just talking with the player, my friend. Kind of just figuring things out, playing it safe, playing it so slow. I'm usually a fast climber, but when it comes to lead, I am just absolutely slow. So I cut out a lot of the slow parts, try to get only the main movements, feeling the holds for the first time, things like that. So here, this is right at the overhang, I should say, right before the first crux. There's only one main crux of the route. I'd say this is the main one.
Oh, beauty. That is bomber. God damn it, dude. Alright, take.
So I was probably here for about 8 minutes trying to figure out the moves. My hands were so cold I couldn't feel them, so I probably sat resting for another 5 minutes, then get back in the wall and clip in. Here, this crimp is pretty bad, and there's nothing on that adjacent wall to put your feet on, so you're just kind of smearing on it. And finally reach over the edge and find the good hold. It was such a blessing to get there.
Okay, clipping.
I finally get up and get the mantle done. Clip in, get a nice good left jug here, and then a crimp right next to it to switch my hands off of. Clip in and take a good breather for another 2 to 3 minutes.
Right after I find the left foot.
As you come up here, the rock gets less cold, so it's a little bit nicer, but still, the holds are getting real small.
Don't like this. That's better.
There's not many feet around, so you're kind of just slapping your feet everywhere, trying to get the best feeling you can out of them. I am on this really nice jug.
Oh, fucking hell.
This is probably the second hardest part. So you can see there's a little chalked up spot, which really sucks when your right hand is in it from this position. Yeah, see, I took a fall here. Just couldn't hold on anymore.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, dude. Okay, ready?
Pull myself back up, reach over with my right hand onto a good hold. It's only good laying back on it, and then out here I try to get my left hand in this little side pull.
This is awful. I don't
It's
even know
pretty
how you
bad
get hold.
unless you're all the way on the right.
Oh, there is a cramp.
So struggling, having to push my body in the wall, and that's why the camera's hitting it. Pretty secure feet right here, but you're really arching your back here to lean out from the corner.
Know.
So it was a struggle. I was here for another maybe 5 to 8 minutes. Big stretch, but you get the point. I think I test the
I don't like
anchors,
those,
make sure they're good.
honestly.
Not gonna do anything even if they're not. So I pull up on them just to reach the next
Okay, I
hold.
am gonna clip into
Get
this.
a feel for what I have to reach for it when I actually go for the send attempt because, I fell pretty early.
Okay, clipped. Oh, fucking hell.
I don't think I can go up on my right. I'll do anything for good pictures of my son.
So I tried therapist for the first time as my warm-up. Terrible decision for health reasons, but it's okay. But came back to this at the end of the day, said, hey, I'll give it one more try. I'm nice and warm, the rock is warm, so I should be good. Like I said, took out the slow parts. I was probably on the wall for 20, I think it was 20 minutes was the time, maybe 18. But definitely cut out a lot of it. So here I'm just taking it slow, finding my feet, kind of smearing where I have to through the slabby section here. Definitely got to work on my clipping skills because I got to take out so much time trying to clip. Got a little no hands rest here, comfortable on my feet. Chalk up, get ready for the first crux. So the holds are actually really good over here. It's just kind of an awkward positioning.
Almost just did Evans. Okay.
Definitely me not being experienced enough in sport and lead and whatnot outside climbing. Definitely don't want to take a fall unexpectedly, so I'm taking it real slow, clipping it in the right way this time, that way the rope doesn't get caught on it. Put my foot up, slips, classic. I think I go up left hand, get my feet over and just paste down the wall. I think I try heel, but it doesn't quite work. So I get a nice toe there, bump my left hand, and then reach over with my right hand. Once you're here, this is a great jug. So you're basically good to rest, but you also want to get clipped in. That way you can do the mantle safely. The mantle is not too difficult. There's a couple different ways you can go about doing it, but I like getting both my hands in this little crack, getting my foot up kind of high, and then just kind of pulling up and over. Pretty typical for any mantle there. Just described any mantle ever. I sat here for about 2 minutes, I think. Just resting, getting the pump out as much as I can because the middle section here is kind of pumpy. You're kind of having to lean a lot and trust your fingers on these small holds in this tiny little crack that goes up. I placed these quick draws a lot better than my first time going up because I kind of knew the direction I could fall in. Definitely a boulderer and not a sport climber, but it's okay. We're getting better. Oh, and also this is when the wasps start attacking me. So after I got onto the sunny part of the route, there is just wasps galore, all in the cracks and stuff. So I'm basically having a battle this whole time. And if you know me, terrified of wasps and insects that fly and sting and bite. So this is just awful. So right now, I think I look back down at my foot here, and there's actually one landed on my foot, and I just have to ignore it and keep going because I am just absolutely terrified and thinking about dropping because I don't want to get stung. But we keep going. One lands in my hand, and then one's just around my back. You can't see it in the footage because it's kind of far away, but my belayer was laughing the whole time because he just sees me swarmed over here. Luckily, didn't get bit or stung at all.
Hey.
Definitely adrenaline pumping like crazy.
Yeah. Ready to come down? Look around first.
Yeah, Caroline.
Caroline just climbed that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beast.
Caroline.
Beast.
I feel like
Still battling off the wasps, going around my head now. I think there's one crack where they're all kind of chilling and, I've messed with them right away and they were just not having it.
Yeah.
Luckily, not angry enough to sting me, but just enough to scare the shit out of me.
There's that.
Coming up to basically the second crux. This is the ending. Or get my right hand on this little crimp. You can see my arch in my back trying to push myself into the wall, keep as much weight off my hands as possible, and then wasps landing on me again. I think I cut out a few of my screams, but I was terrified.
Dude, it looks like a war up there right now. I looked up and saw like
Not only was I terrified, but I was also extremely pumped here. I don't think I've felt this pump in a long time because bouldering, I don't usually get that pump.
Yeah, 11C starts. A starts right here, but I don't know which one's easier. I don't know what's easier.
Getting this pump is definitely refreshing. Fighting for my life and fighting against the pump.
Oh my god. You're up here.
Definitely tried. I started going with a different beta, realizing that little pocket with little slot with my left hand was good enough to lay back in. So I start repositioning my feet to go based on that. See if I can reach up from there. Can't really reach up, swatting a wasp that nearly landed on my face.
Oh, you're so close.
Here, I started getting the little chicken wings because I was getting pumped. So I come down, get set in the position again, talk to my belayer saying, hey, I'm just taking a quick rest. Trying to shake it out, I actually had I think I had one on my leg, like on my left calf here, and normally when I climb, I get so dialed in and focused, but this was just a struggle bus.
Oh my god.
I've actually never done
So I was telling my boy Trevor here, he's the one belaying me, that was the point when I had 3 on my foot, and I was freaking out.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back for more. I at least want to get higher than where I was. At the bare minimum.
Hey, you got me? Yep.
Where?
Oh yeah.
Anything in your right hand?
Yes!
Anything in your right
Yes,
hand?
sir.
Take.
Clipping.
Oh, right hand,
Oh, wait.
right to your right. Is that, can you,
This?
down below?
Okay, trying to
Around
get.
the corner, right there. Right below that. No higher?
Yes!
Okay,
take.
yeah,
You just
like
said my name.
Oh.
Like, look.
down a little bit.
The
Oh,
10?
yeah, right there.
Yes.
You
Sir.
feel
No.
that? Is that a good
Oh, you
one?
were battling up there.
It is, but I don't know where my left hand is.
Just
Like up there?
yeah, lean back and then
Alright.
push up.
Oh
That-
my!
Oh my god.
I nearly couldn't
I'll come back to this
get
one.
the smoker on top. I like held it and I was sliding.
Like since you're
I have
hanging
no
off your
power.
right, you can push more into the wall.